Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Canva tutorial. I'm going to show you how to use the group feature to help you group multiple elements together on your Canva desktop. I'm then going to share with you my 5 incredible power tips that will not only save you a bunch of time, but will also make designing your creations super easy. Before I get started though, I just want to thank you all for your fantastic comments on YouTube and for sending me your Canva suggestions. I always love hearing your comments and keep those suggestions coming. Right, so let's get started on today's tutorial. Step number 1, how to group elements together. I'm taking a graphic I created for a previous tutorial. When I came to review it, I noticed that the text wasn't really in the right place and I wanted to move it down. This is where the grouping feature really comes in handy. Instead of having to individually move each element down, here's what I did instead. I took my cursor and I ensured that I placed it near, but not inside, any text boxes and any other features that I wanted to select. I then right-clicked and selected all the features that I wanted to move. And you'll see that all the features that I did select are surrounded by a solid blue line or a dotted blue line. Next, I wanted to group all these features together. So I went to the top of my Canva desktop and I clicked on this group button. And you'll notice that all the features that I selected are now grouped together in one single box. Next, I hovered my cursor inside the box until it became a 4-arrow cursor. I right-clicked and I dragged all the features down together until they were in the right place. If I want to edit any of these features individually, you'll notice that I can't do it unless I go to the top of my desktop and ungroup everything. Now you can see that I can move this text box individually, and the same for any other feature that I'd grouped together. Step number 2, how to lock an element. Before I do anything else, I need to introduce you to another little tip, which is essential if you're going to use the group feature when moving elements around on your Canva desktop. There will be times when you want to select elements to move them, but you'll also end up selecting elements that you don't want to move. Take this curved text, for instance. This text is made up of individual letters, and I want to be able to select them all. So if I go ahead and do that, you'll notice that in the process, I've also selected this owl graphic here as well. So when I go to move the text, the owl moves as well, and I don't want that. So what I need to do is select the owl graphic, head right over to the top right hand corner of my desktop and select this lock icon. Click on it once and you'll notice that you've got a little lock icon as well in the bottom right hand corner of the graphic, and it says here this element cannot be edited, which means it can't be moved either. So now I can go ahead and select all the letters, group them together and move them without the owl coming too. Now that I've shown you how to use the group feature, I want to share with you why this is one of my favorite features on Canva. So I'm going to share with you my 5 power tips. Power tip number 1, group, move and duplicate. As well as grouping and moving elements together, you can also turn them around 360 degrees. And if you look here, there is a duplicate button. Click on that and you can duplicate a whole group of elements. Tip number 2, increase and decrease size. Going back to this graphic here, I can see that this text here is a little bit too big. So I'm going to move it down to the bottom of the graphic and hover the cursor over a corner button, right click, and then I can decrease the size of the entire group. After I've done that, I can then move it and recenter it. The benefit of doing this is that you keep the ratio of all the elements the same so that you don't have to move and resize them individually. This is going to save you so much time. Tip number 3, adding a link. If you're creating a PDF download for students and you want to add a link to your website, for instance, all you need to do is group together the elements that you want to add a link to and head over here and add your link. Please remember that links will only work in a PDF. Tip number 4, no stress resize. If you're like me, you'll be creating graphics for different social media platforms. So let's say I want to make this graphic into a Pinterest size graphic. I click on resize. I scroll down and find Pinterest graphic. Check the box here, copy and resize. Fantastic, I've got a Pinterest size graphic, but you'll notice that all the elements within it aren't really the right size. So here's what I do. That's my Pinterest graphic finished. Using the group feature has saved me so much time and effort. Tip number 5, quick delete. Instead of having to select each letter laboriously and deleting them individually, all I have to do is select them and group them and delete the whole lot. So just to run through this one more time. That's all there is to it, and it's such a great feature, isn't it? If you enjoyed this tutorial, please do give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you again in the next tutorial. Bye for now.